Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3 in Kappa mode. Yeah, guys. So, last episode, what did we do? I don't even remember. It's only been a few hours. I don't know. I think we went to the Nether last episode. We made some armor, did some things like that. But this episode, we're going to work on the atomic reconstructor so that we can go along our armor quest. One thing that I've found about this mod is that a good natural progression of the game is if you just follow the armor quest, it'll kind of force you through the mod pack the way that you are supposed to be. So, void crystals next, so I think that's what we'll work on. Uh, yeah, so in order to make void crystals, we need to put it through an atomic reconstructor, put coal through it. So that's exactly what we're going to need. I don't think this needs to be hooked up to power, but it probably does. Well, we're going to find out. So either we're going to, get too ahead of ourselves and not have power and have to go back to immersive engineering, or we'll be good. But either way, we'll have fun doing it. So let's get started, guys. So the first thing we want to do is make an atomic reconstructor. It doesn't seem that hard. Iron, redstone, and an iron casing. Just iron sticks and black quartz. There it is. That's the fancy stuff. In order to make black quartz, we need smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is 8 quartz surrounded by that. So it's not that difficult to make. We can test it out and things like that. So let's get into it. First, we're going to start off with some coal. We'll split that all up. And we got quartz last episode. So we'll run through about that much. Ooh, I need more than that. Let's grab a stack of quartz. Like that. Boom. I'm only going to make one thing of smoky quartz. We'll throw that right there. And did make some steel. We only need one smoky quartz, I believe, for now. So we'll just grab that. We're going to need some redstone, which we don't have very much of. So hopefully we don't need very much of it. Grab a stack. Cool. So the atomic reconstructor, iron casing, and the atomic reconstructor. Good to go. That was easy enough, so long as it works. Yeah, I think you need crystal flux. So it looks like we're going to be needing some other items here. Let's grab a pressure plate. It's just 2. Good. Yay, the recipe didn't change. That's good. Grab some oak wood. All right. Will it pulse? Of course not. We need power. Oh boy. Well, we tried. We started it off. Did we have it in our inventory long enough for it to give us to us? Yeah, it did. All right. Well, we'll claim those quests, and I guess we'll start working towards getting power then instead of our black quartz quest. So how do we get power then? I think either there's 2 ways to do it. Either a magmatic dynamo, which we can take a look at here in a second. This looks like we're going to have to get into immersive engineering anyways. So the other option is a water wheel. And if we're looking at the water wheel, we're also going to need to look at kinetic dynamos. Boom, kinetic dynamos. That's going to require, we have all this. Copper coil, titanium, huh? Titanium. Okay, crushed netherrack, that's fine. Through diamond gives us 18% chance, plus cobalt and ardite, which will give us a nice bit of tool making. So maybe that's kind of the way to go. Let's look at this magmatic dynamo here. Platinum, LV capacitors, alternators, meaning electrotene. Well, this all kind of just looks a little bit extra. Treated wood. I have a feeling even for the magmatic dynamo, I'm going to need treated wood. So, what we're going to do this episode then is to get into industrial hemp seeds. Bam. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a bunch of dirt. And I think we'll just make us something right here. Let's put it in this corner over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some of you already know. 1, 2, 3, this 4, 3, 4. Make a space right there. So water can spread out a certain distance of 4 blocks in each direction. So if you make a 9 by 9, we're going to need more dirt. Luckily, we've been having this thing going. I think we're going to have to start it back up soon. But for now, we're doing well. So we can make a good plot of land for farming. It goes right there, right? All right, good, 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 good. Hey, look, we already have a water bucket. We've got a medic. And this should be perfect. 1, 2, 3. Good to go. And we will have tilled soil. Let's do F7. Ah, we are going to need some torches here. So let me grab like a piece of wood or something. Yeah, this works. All right, let's put it next to it. Up 1 like that. We're actually going to want it up 1 more. Like that. Wood, wood, perfect. And we'll go torch, 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 torch. Cool. That works really well. So now we'll go grab us some bone meal, which we should be able to get from these skeletons. We have some. I'm looking for Sinbad. Let me turn this down. This master volume. Let's just go to like 20%. Oh, wait. Can I get some of these? I got some of these, some of these. So rib bones turn into bones, and bones turn into bone meal, so that's good. All right, 63 bone meal. We're gonna need to eat. Shoop-a-doop-a-doop-boop. All right. Good. Oh wait, I can just take the tops off. That's what I want to do. Because then it makes it so they're already like halfway grown. So what we actually want to do is grow them fully once. And then cut the tops off so that they're almost fully grown every time. And if you just keep cutting the tops off, then you just keep expanding, cutting the tops off, expanding, cutting the tops off, until we have a full farm of this stuff. And we need a bunch of industrial hemp fibers. So we're going to keep farming this up, guys, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. So we need to make industrial hemp seeds for other things, but for right now, we actually want to be making coke brick in order to make the coke brick oven, which makes creosote oil and the coal coke. So we need a few things. We're going to need the coke brick, but we also are going to need the engineer's hammer. And that's what we need the industrial hemp fiber for the first piece of it. So we have tons of that. We're working on it. There's already more in the chest, but for now, what I'd like to do And I gotta remember kind of how. Is it that way? Yeah. We need clay, and we need lots of clay. So this is what we're doing right now. We are just making some clay. Oh boy, that's not good. Will that break my infinite water source? No, of course not. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do that. So we have enough, maybe enough clay. I'm not even really sure how much we already have. We have 3 already. Clay and brick. No. Okay. So what we have to do, move all this, and we need, I think I need, okay, let's look. So this makes 3. So we need 9 recipes, which means we need 36 clay, 36 bricks. We're going to need 9 more sand. So we'll go ahead and make 9 more sand. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. So we have all of the ingredients, I believe. We're going to need 2 pieces of iron, 2 sticks. Boom. Alright, so we need the engineer's hammer. There it is. And we need these coke bricks. Shift click it in. That'll give us 27 coke bricks. Now we have to make ourselves the coke brick oven. I think we're just going to put it right here. Like this, you're just going to make a 3x3 square. If you haven't seen this yet, it's fairly easy. We'll just put that on top while we're here. Like this, so just 3x3, no hole in the center, and right click, boom. There's a coke oven. And then all you have to do is put coal in. You can do blocks of coal, you can do coal. I forget which one is slightly more efficient, but we will just do blocks because that way I don't have to keep refilling it. Then what we want to kind of do is look for a tank, and I think I'm a lover of mechanisms, so, and it's easy enough to make. Cool. So let's go ahead and make one of those. Iron, redstone, like that. And maybe, we'll just make one. Perfect. Throw everything back in. Doop doop. All right. Now what you can do is you can just put your tank right there, and then this will be creosote. Whenever this is done, it'll be creosote. Oh, wait, maybe we can look at the burn time? Doesn't say. So you can turn wood into charcoal, you can turn, yep, that's what you can do. Okay, so this is slightly more efficient because it's giving 10 times more. So yeah, that's what it is. So this is 9 pieces of coal, but it's giving us 10x creosote, 10 times the creosote. And this is just 14 buckets. So that's good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Now, this is what I wanted to look at. Basic fluid. Tank can turn into an advanced using these enriched alloys. Yeah, that's what KAPPA mode's all about, is this. Making these capacitors is like the worst part about KAPPA mode from what I've heard. Okay, cool, cool. Let's look for an ender backpack. No, it's called a ender pouch. I'm dumb. This is what I'm looking for, I think. White wool is just 4 string because this way we can hold all of our stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pearl. Leather. No, so we're gonna need more string. Probably way more. And some blaze powder. Perfect. Let's grab some more string out of here. Okay, so what I want to make is wool. How did we do that? Like that. 7 of them. That makes 3 leather. Is that enough? That's perfect. That's what we want. So now this ender pouch has a double chest worth of storage, so I can store all the things that I don't normally use, like a bucket. I think I could put this ability bottle in there and everything will still work and all that. So that's really cool. Now we have an ender pouch. We have more dust. What does dust sieve into other than this? Because I made a bunch of it. Dust in a sieve is going to give us diamond mesh. Okay. Nickel, plat, aluminum, more redstone. Okay, so we will be sifting all of that. Now that I have the coal coke oven, we can start making creosote. What is next, guys? Let's look. Water wheel segment needs those treated planks. Magmatic dynamo. This is, I think, what we're closer to looking for. Okay, so magmatic dynamo, we have this. Let's try to make the magmatic dynamo. So we need steel plates. We need copper gear. I know how to make those. This can be done on the crushing table. So that's easy. We can make those. Invar. We need Invar. Alloy kiln. An alloy kiln might actually help us out so that we don't have to worry as much. Kiln brick. I think it's called kiln brick. Yep. Brick. And this is, we're going to need 4 recipes of it. We could do that. Invar can also be done by casting. And what is it? Iron and nickel. Okay, so that's easy enough. MV capacitor. Platinum. Good. Electrum. Gold and silver, I think. Gold and silver. Okay, so we do have our work cut out for us, but nothing super terrible. Alternator needs electrotine. Oh boy. Okay, so this is a lot of work, but it seems like just a bunch of crafting. Okay, well, that's the worst thing that we can do is just get started. So let's go ahead and make some of these red alloy ingots. What I want is some more redstone. You know what? I'm going to need a lot of redstone for these, so I'm going to sift the rest of this dust and do a little bit of crafting, things that we've already done, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so we have the dust all sifted up here. I have made just a little bit of stuff, just some red iron compound and the electrotine iron compound, which is just electrotine we got a little while ago from sifting sand. So we have that. Now, what we need to do is work on some of this other stuff here for this magmatic dynamo. So we need to get, where was I? I was somewhere here. Ah, yes, plates. So plates are on the crushing table. Now the crushing table is going to require a hammer specific to magnetic craft, so which is this one. And we can make 2 of these. So now, what am I going to need to crush up? I think I need some steel. So 8 steel. Oh, where's my steel at? Over here? Sitting on this? Yeah, I get 16 steel. We'll just take 8 of that. That's what all of our stuff is made out of, so I don't want to take too much of that. And then I definitely am going to need 3 at least of that. So basically, just go like this. 1, 2. And if you just hold right click, it'll auto refill with whatever ingot it has on there. And then I'm going to need 3 platinum. Oh, like that. Boom. 2 and 3. I don't even remember where I needed the platinum at. Was it these? So I'm actually going to need 6. And lead for each of them. Okay, so 6 of these, 6 of these. Okay, so let's grab platinum. 1, 2, 3. 6 lead. We have tons of it. Nice. So we're just going to crush these guys up. We'll crush up the lead. And then what do we need to do after that? That's the wrong thing. What am I trying to do? Okay. So we need to make... We have a red alloy ingots ready. An alternator, treated wood, titanium. I forget how we make the titanium. Titanium's crushed up netherrack, right? Okay, so we're going to have to do that. We're also, wow, this is a lot. We're gonna need copper gear. Okay, we'll make copper gears. We'll make Invar. Iron and nickel, 2-to-1 ratio. So that's good. Electrum, I believe we needed as well. The electrum plates and shears, so that's easy enough. Electrum is made in the casting, alloying equal parts gold and silver. Okay, so we're gonna do some of that stuff. We just need to basically make all of our ingredients into crafted materials, it looks like. So we'll do that. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so we've done a little bit of stuff. I've made the Electrum, made the Invar. We've got our Invar gear. We turned the copper gear. So this was steel plates and copper gears to make the steel mechanical components. We got that. We got the Invar. And we made our redstone transmission coil. Easy enough to make. Uh, we need to make treated wood, so this is how we do it. We have our creosote oil right here, and that will make us a stack. Then I just take this creosote oil back, and I put it back over here. So there's our treated wood. We'll actually take quest complete on that. That'll be in the Zeta tab. Oh wow, look at that. We've been doing a bunch of stuff here. We're gonna get these, well, at least 2 of them, so we'll see. Let's look. What are we working on doing now? So we have... trying to make an alternator. So let's make the alternator. And that is going to be like this. I think we need 4 of these. So we need 2 MV capacitors. Each one requires 1. So we'll need 2. And this requires that. Okay. One more. Yes, we can make 4 of those. That's perfect. Can I make... not quite. We need these LVs. We need copper. Okay, so let's take copper. I'll just kind of walk you through what we're doing here. I'm going to grab about 16 copper for now. I think that will be enough, or at least close to it. So we just take this copper, and I'll show you kind of what we're doing here. I'll just do about half of these. One more. Okay, perfect. And then you just take shears, normal recipe for shears, and look at that. We get 8 of those. And that is how we are getting these. Copper coil is going to require more. The titanium, that's not it. Titanium requires titanium ore pieces. We still have to do the crushed netherrack. Crushed netherrack is just hammering normal netherrack. So we'll get on that. We're going to crush up some netherrack. And then we will begin making these copper coils. So that will be easy enough. So we're going to do that, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I think we finally have everything that we need. So I just made the LV coils, which should allow us to make 2 LV capacitors. Then we need the MV coils in order to make 2 of these. We'll go back into our ender pouch and grab all that stuff. And that should be 1 magmatic dynamo. Holy crap. Okay. So here's our magmatic dynamo. So we need to give it lava. And then we also need to hit it with a hammer, which maybe this will work. If not, we're going to have to grab a wrench. Yeah, we'll have to grab a wrench. So, a wrench. It should be... it's a hammer, isn't it? It's called a hammer. It's called a crescent hammer. Oops, there. Okay, so 10. Might already have 10. Oh well. There's that crescent hammer, like so, like that. We're gonna need to take another crucible. Is this a good time to make translocators, maybe? I think probably. Maybe just like a mechanical pipe or Ender IO conduits. What is a fluid conduit? Or conduit, fluid. Uh, no. Conduit binder. That's not too bad. How about mechanical pipes? Mechanical pipe is 2 steel in a bucket. I think that's our way. That's how we do it. Okay. Well, let's take a look at our steel situation. We do have enough. 1, 2 bucket. We'll just use that for now. Let's look. Boom, boom. That's. And we have so much stuff. Does it? We think it pipes in. That's the real question. Well, okay, we're gonna need to make another lava generation crucible thing over here. So we'll go ahead and do that, guys. We'll be right back. Well, guys, we did it. So, the mechanical pipes were not working because I think we need a configurator for it to actually extract, and the enriched alloy needs capacitors. So we can't do these yet, but it will work here. So it is working. Universal cables here. So we had to make the fluid conduit. It's really not that hard. It needs conduit binder. So 1 to 1, so we needed 6 conduit binder composites. Makes 8. So there we go. We got that. That's really not that hard. And then it's just glass. Just normal glass will work to make 4. If you do the quite clear glass, but that requires an alloy smelter. So we just did the 4. We only needed 1, so there you go. Set this to extract, always active, and insert. And boom, all we got going on. We just filled this up with some of that. Done deal. We got heat sand underneath. There's cobblestone holding heat sand up. We got our 120X. One magmatic dynamo. One thing I do want to look at. Upgrade kits. Upgrade kit. These ones. Yeah, so that's really not that bad. Invar, bronze, I'm sure is easy to get. I forget what it is. Copper and tin, yeah. So we can do that, which will make us produce more power, which is good. Right now we're producing 40 RF per tick. Not horrible, but could be better. However, a water wheel produces 88 RF per tick, so the other source of power that we had was probably better, but not quite what we need. So, to end this episode off, bing bong. Here's our void crystals. Now what we can do is we can get iron. We can get lapis. And just kind of open inventory. There we go. There's what we can make. We can do redstone. I don't think I'm going to do the redstone though because we don't have a lot of it. But let's open up our quest tab again. We didn't quite get all the things that we wanted. We can make a blast furnace to make steel. That can be for next episode. What am I looking at? Our iota tab. There it is. So I think what we'll do probably is try to get as far as we can, which I think we'll have to look at Constantan, but we might be able to get all the way up to boron, like right now. I don't think we're going to. I think we'll end this episode off on void crystal armor. Oh, we need to tin. And also we're going to need a whole bunch of iron. Um, combine. So what we're going to have to do, guys, is we're going to have to get an anvil to repair this armor. And this is not something that I foresaw happening. But because our armor took damage, we have to repair it in order to use it. Because you can only do this with stuff that's fully done, which kind of makes me not want to use this armor for at least a while. Void crystal helmet. It looks cool though. All right. Can we get the quest complete on that? We can. Claim reward there. We need aluminum, so let's grab 24 aluminum. Is this aluminum? No. Aluminum. 24 there. And we do the same thing, right? So one. Like a so, like a so, and like a so. Boop, boop. We're good. There's aluminum. And so forth and so on, guys. So we're going to see just how far we can get. I'm going to stop and look at Constantine real quick, because if it's easy enough to get, then we just will. Constantine, I believe it's going to look like this. It wants us to get the alloy kiln, but we're going to try not to. Oh, copper and nickel. Okay, that's easy enough, guys. So what we'll do, real quick, actually, we're out of time. So, we are done and stuck on aluminum until next episode, guys. So, there we go. So we'll just continue working down the armor line next episode, I think. We're still waiting on Ancient Golem in our mob farm in order to get that quest complete. But yeah, we got early game power, guys. So that is exactly what we got done today. Early game power. It took us a little bit, lots of crafting to get that little magmatic dynamo. I think I might make another one maybe in the next episode, we'll work on the upgrade kits or something like that. But yeah, guys, that'll be it for this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Follow me on Discord to see whenever we go live. And we'll see you next time, guys. Oh, yeah.